sure has been a while.
You just said that.
I just actually went
went
there.
there.
Gunnar here,
Matthew here.
and we are Nelson. For all of our friends who know us, for those that don't, you should, and you will after we're done with this. We wanted to talk to you about something that we're really excited about. It's our brand new re-release or release of After the Rain, remastered completely, specifically for 180 gram collector grade vinyl. This is a big deal to us. This is the record that started it all, and it's a true honor to be asked to actually press this record up for the collectors here. Doubly excited too because we're already sold out of half of the copies of the initial pressing, just in pre-orders alone. Christmas is coming up. It is going to be a classic, and when they gone, they gone. I can't tell you how good it sounds. As a matter of fact, it sounds so good that if you don't own a record player, you need to get one just to play it.
I gotta tell you something too. This is an album that clearly we have a lot of emotional attachment to it. We went through a lot to put it together initially. We went through even more to actually bring it back out to you. The master tapes, the 2-track analog master tapes, were actually misplaced. The record company that we were on, DGC, was sold quite a few times. The assets moved all over the world, and that included our measly old 2-track analog masters of our classic album, After the Rain. And it was when Friday Music came to us and said, hey, we're really serious about this. Let's really kind of double down and try to find these things. They were actually found in a mislabeled box that was the wrong size for the type of tape that we used. And what was great is we finally got a chance to go into Capitol Studios, the Capitol Tower there in Hollywood, and work with Grammy winner Evren Gochner, who worked on things like Mother's Milk for the Chili Peppers and things like that, to actually go through this album song by song and squeeze out exactly what we actually put into it way back in the beginning. The thing was, we were actually kind of a little disappointed initially with the way that our album sounded. We lost a lot of the bottom end information. The sound field was a little bit narrow. And thank God for Evren and 27 years of technology that were there for us to be able to throw up our 2-track analog masters, which is the way that it should be, analog. And
for all of you non-techno weenies out there, what this means is if you actually had and loved this record on cassette, it sounded this big compared to this, which sounds
huge.
This big. Okay.
And yeah, exactly. If you were lucky enough to join us on stage when we played the After the Rain tour way back when, that kind of energy is back into this. And it sounds exactly like it did when we recorded it way back at Cherokee Recording Studios in 1989 for our 1990 release.
And what we also have in here too, for all of you fans out there, we actually went through each track song by song and we listed different stats, facts, pieces of information, our inspirations for each one of the songs. There's a story behind each song in the liner notes. There's all kinds of, well, we actually even have for the first 1,000 copies, Matthew and I, hand-signed 8x10s for everybody in there. So if you're a Willy Wonka fan, it's kind of like finding a golden ticket.
And it's really amazing that we look exactly the same as we did 27 years ago. Look at that.
Now I'm going to mention this too, one last time. Here's the shameless plug. Christmas is coming up. And this is one size fits all.
Absolutely, and even if you don't have a record player, this just looks good hanging out in your room.
Makes a swell gift, don't it?
It so sure does.
So here we go, After the Rain, re-released and doing very, very well. It's going to sell out in no time. Make sure you get your 10 copies. And you can find us on the website with this on Friday Music. And we're going to see you out there on tour this year. We love you all. Thank you so much for helping us sell millions of copies of the inferior version of that record. Now we've got the superior one just for you. Anyways, lots of love to you. Gunnar Nelson here.
Matthew Nelson here.
Signing off.